If you run a restaurant, a cafe, or a bar in the US, your menu is either making you money or it's quietly bleeding you dry. And most owners have no idea which one is happening. Here's what I do. I guarantee to add at least $100,000 in annual profit to your business just by re-engineering the menu that you already have. No new location, no new marketing, and no new staff. Just the one piece of paper that your customers already hold in their hands every single service. So if you've ever finished a busy week and wondered why your bank account doesn't match how packed your venue was, stick with me. Because that feeling you get on bill day, rent, suppliers, wages, and somehow there's nothing left, that's the silent killer in our industry. The floor's full, the reviews are good, and the bank account still doesn't make sense. So you try to fix it. Maybe you've paid a menu designer to make the menu look more beautiful, thinking that prettier equals more profit. Maybe you've run your dishes through a fancy new costing program, crossed your fingers and hoped the margins would sort themselves out. Maybe you've let your head chef design the menu because, well, they know food. Or maybe you've eaten out enough yourself to think, you've got a decent eye, I can do this. And none of it's moving the needle. Because here's the twist that hurts. You're a smart operator. You've built this place from nothing, and every service, customers are walking past your highest margin dishes without ever seeing them. And you're the one that's having to absorb that cost. And honestly, I don't blame you for feeling stuck, because to fix this yourself, you would need to become an expert in menu psychology, in eye scanning patterns, in dish costing, pricing strategy, and layout design, all while running service and managing your team. It's not going to happen. That's not a skill gap. That's a time gap that no owner can close alone. So here's what makes the menu profit system completely different from anything that you've tried. Your menu is not a list of food. It's a piece of direct response real estate, and we engineer it like one in 4 steps. Step 1, we start with your real numbers. You pull a quick report from your point of sale showing the average spend and transaction volume over the last 3 months. This means that before we touch a thing, we know the exact dollar opportunity sitting inside your business. Step 2, we build complete costing clarity on every single dish. And this means you stop guessing where your profit is coming from and finally see exactly where it's leaking from. Step 3, I personally restructure your menu using layout, placement, color, and the way the human eye actually scans a menu. Now, this means the dishes you make the most margin on are the ones your customers are drawn to first, without them ever noticing that you are guiding them there. Step 4, we help you implement it properly in your venue. This means the changes don't sit in a PDF on your desktop, they show up in your take-ins, service period after service period. If any of this is landing, book a free call with me using the link below. On that call, I'm going to look at your numbers and tell you exactly how much profit your current menu is leaving on the table. Then we'll figure out whether this is the right fit for your venue. Even if we never work together, you will walk away knowing what your menu's true earning potential is, and you'll get access to my free menu health check and my free costing calculator. Now here's what this looks like in the real world. Silvio's Italiano came to us as a well-run restaurant doing solid numbers but flat on profit. We ran their data, rebuilt the costing, and re-engineered the menu. The result was an extra $200,000 in revenue in the following year, driven by just a $2.58 increase in average spend per customer. $2.58, that's it. Now you might be thinking I'm cherry picking the best case. So here's a typical one. Lime Mexican added $147,000 from a $2.10 average spend lift. And for the worst case that still worked, JBN Cafe, a smaller venue, tighter margins, they added $116,000 from a $2.05 increase. Now that's 3 different venues, 3 different price points, same system, 6 figures in extra profit from adjustments to the average customer spend that no one ever notices. Now you may be thinking, I'm not handing my menu over to someone that I don't know. This menu is my baby. I get it. Every good operator feels that way. But think about it this way. You already trust a supplier to source your food, and you trust an accountant to handle your numbers. The menu is the one document that directly controls your profit, and most owners treat it like a craft project instead of a revenue asset. I'm not replacing your voice or your food. I'm engineering the layout so the work you've already done actually pays you. Now you may also be thinking, my chef designs our menu, they know food better than anyone. Well, they absolutely do. But designing a menu isn't a food skill, it's a math and psychological skill. Texas A&M University ran a case study on how customers customers actually read a menu, and it's nothing like most owners would assume. Entire sections were getting skipped. Your favorite dishes can go completely unseen. Your chef cooks the food brilliantly. My job is to make sure the profitable dishes are the ones that your customers are actually ordering. Here's the truth. This isn't for everyone. If you're brand new, if you don't have 3 months worth of trading data, or if you're not ready to actually implement the changes, this is not for you. But if you're an established restaurant, cafe, or bar in the US doing real volume, this is built for you, especially if you're tired of working harder without seeing the profit to match it. I guarantee to add at least $100,000 in profit from your menu in the next 12 months. Or I'll keep working with you for free until we get there. Every service you run with the menu you have now is money walking out the door on a plate. Click the link below, book your free call, and bring 3 months of POS data, and we'll map out exactly what your menu is really worth.